Hey everybody, so one of the coolest ways that I've found in making income every week is through the writing of cover calls on your stock. So like for example, if you have like 100 shares of any different stock, like well, you may have Nvidia or Palantir or Tesla or anything like that. And some of those that have a lot of volume and they're moving a lot, the the bid price and the ask and what you can get for those calls to sell the calls. Like say if you have 100 shares, they're going to be a lot more than something that's trading in low volume, low. It's may even have high volume, but it's just the float isn't there or whatever. The like I know like one is like Ford and a few others that are just flat all the time. The movement, yeah, the volume and the movement has to do with like if it's not moving a lot, then you're not going to get much for those calls. But the one of the best ways to make like income that I found, like if you have like 100, 500 shares of some stock and you you put it at a price that you're not gonna that the stock's not gonna hit, and then if it doesn't hit, then you collect that premium every week or every month. Um, like the closest you have the price at, say it's at 75 and you have the strike price at 80, or even if it's at 73 and you put it at 75, it's just so close. But I don't think you would want to. It depends on what you want to do, but the likelihood that it's probably going to hit that 75. So it's but the closer you have it, the strike price is closer to your price, like the price it's trading at, the more premium you're going to get. But then the odds are that it's going to hit that strike. So it's you just have to gauge it like you think it's not going to hit that price, and then your expiration date, you can have it a few weeks out or a month out, even farther. So that's the way to make extra income. The ones that are have a lot of volume and the price is fluctuating, you're gonna probably get more. You can probably do the weekly or the monthly, but the ones like that that don't have that movement, you could still make money if you put the expiration farther out, like even a few months out or even the next following year. You could probably do something like that. But yeah, it's just a way to make extra money if you want to keep that stock and you just want to keep getting the weekly income, monthly income. Like some that have a ton of uh, price swings, with like the Teslas of the world and the video. But then again, they could hit that strike price, so that's something to watch out for. But it's just an easy tip, like you have if you have a. But the thing is, you have to have at least 100 shares to qualify for writing cover calls. So if you have under 100 shares, then you can't write, you can sell a call for for you won't get the for like 100 shares you can write one call to sell that call, and then you collect the premium if it doesn't hit. And then all the major brokerages have the option there. And then it's usually when you're just only thing if you want to be conservative and you only want to write cover calls, it's just a level one on most brokerage firms. It's just they have like usually level one, two, and three, and four, and then level one is usually just to be able to write those calls, cover calls, and that those are super. They're not risky. They're a lot less risky than any other. There's still risk involved in everything, but it's more of an income strategy than anything else. But yeah, the cover call writing is just usually like it's the level one. It's the beginner section for learning options, and I think it is just it's a good way to start out. Just do level one, or if you have the experience and you know you write calls or anything like that, but you just want to play conservative, you can downgrade to that options level one. I've done that with one of my accounts, and then yeah, if you just want to play it safe, and then depending on your situation. But yeah, cover call writing is great. Like if you're maybe your job situation, you're out of work or you're uh, retired or anything like that, and just want some extra income, or even if you're working and then you just maybe you can't watch the stock as frequently, and maybe you want to put that expiration date further out and the strike price higher, kind of almost set it and forget it, like it's not gonna it's trading at 75 and it's not gonna hit 100 by the end of December or something like that. I mean, you'll collect less in premium, but you really don't have to worry about the it hitting that price unless it's some fluke that some earnings things. Those things do happen, but anyways, in my knowledge, you'll just get called out at the higher price, and yeah, that's all it is. But I'm just getting back into doing these cover calls. I used to do them all the time, and I used to when I had more shares of Tesla. I'd write cover calls like once a week, and then it would get I had you could write 5 calls, and then by Friday they expire, that they didn't hit it, and then you collect that premium. The thing is, yeah, you have to find those stocks that are out there that have the price fluctuation and they have the volume and those things, and then plus the third thing, of course, you have to own like 100 shares of the stock. So for me, I don't, you just have to look through all your accounts, and then it doesn't count also. You can't like add up the like say if you have 75 shares at one broker and 25 at another, you can't it doesn't count for unless you consolidate the shares to make it 100 shares, but you that doesn't count. So, I have some cases like that where they could equal 100 shares, but because they're in different brokerage accounts, they don't really equal 100 shares. So I would have to consolidate those shares to make me make it me able to be able to write those covered calls, so I could sell them like for like 100 shares I could sell like one call. But it's just an option to think about. And most most of the time, you could even have an IRA account, and they won't give you, most of the time they're not going to give you any high level option ability because it's an IRA. But you have an IRA, I have one, and they give you just at least level one call writing to write cover calls. That's what I believe an IRA will let you. It lets you get up to like option one, level level one to write cover calls. I don't know anything about a 401k if that's even possible. And 401ks are usually just mutual funds and different stuff like that. But sure, you can have stocks in there too. But I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, you just have to have 100 shares. You can write one call, and yeah, like I said, it's a great way to make some extra income weekly and pay your other bills. And then also you have to consider like it also doesn't count like if you have like say if you have Google and you have the different classes of Google, they really don't count unless you have the same class of Google, and so it has to be equal to, you can't have 50 and 50 in one class and 150 in the other. It's not going to equal 100, so that doesn't count. So you just really have to look at what you have and what you can sell, what calls you can sell. But yeah, some of the low float ones that don't really do much, like I was saying, like a Ford was an example, and it's just like I have 100 or more shares in Ford, but the the price that they're willing to pay you is like peanuts. You would have to really go farther out, like way, 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 way farther out, like next year to even make anything, and or you would have to have the strike price super too close for comfort to, like it's trading at 10.38, $10.38 around there, and you wouldn't want the strike price to be 11 and have it in January, because you know that it's so easily could hit that, and for one call it's like it's only like $52 you're gonna get for holding it that long. So it really has to do with the security that you're getting into. Like, does it have a ton of movement? Um, yeah, for even 40, you'd make it work. You would have to even go way, way out in 2025, or. But then the thing, like something that does move, like a Palantir in a video, they have bigger premiums, just because the price fluctuates a ton more. And the ones that are stay flat all the time, they really don't pay much of a premium at all. So it's just like, you could make it your, like, put it way, way in advance and make it have it your pay for a dinner or something like that. But that's about it. But that's my explanation on covered calls, and I think there's a good way to make some extra money. But if you like this video, hit like, subscribe. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. It's just my opinion. Speaking my opinion here. But yeah, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Peace.